Hey everybody, welcome back. Just doing a quick little update from the track. I did actually record a lot of stuff at the track this weekend, but this happened to all my audio. So, needless to say, I need to upgrade my microphone to something a little bit better, but I can spend that money on the car. That's the goal. As you guys know, I did do over the winter a lot to the suspension, basically full new suspension work, including rear lower control arms, which was the recent one. Did do a stud conversion on them. I have new coilovers on it, and then of course I'm running on new wheels with slick tires on them, which is one of the big things that I was doing for this event. That actually turned out really well, so I did end up having to go through a fair bit of tires. Let me show you this real quick. So this is the third tire I unbagged. I got the other two over there. This right here, as you can see, is a little bit of cording. Oh, so slight, not a lot. It's, I think, one of the only spots, if not the only spot, yeah. Just right along this strip right here, you can see it's done it there, there. And I remember I inspected the tire entirely, all four of them, after the weekend. And this was the only one that had an issue. So this tire shot. I went out with some pull-offs, but these 4 pull-offs that I have here, counting the one that's still currently in the back seat that I haven't pulled out just yet, they're not all 4 the original. None of them are the original. I actually had cording on 3 of them. Well, actually 2 of them, and I threw one out. So I replaced them at the track with some more pull-offs, one of which I brought from home, and then 3 of which I bought from the guy that I was having put them on. There's a place down there that has a lot of pull-offs. So this one's a goner. I will put another set of pull-offs that I have on for my next track weekend. And I think after that, I'm just going to have to start buying stickers because, well, running out of pull-offs, and these aren't cheap. It was about $100 a tire versus, these are $320 for my car, new. So I'm going to go ahead and start buying them after this, but that was the only casualty of this set. But I did run for 3 days, 4 sessions a day. The only thing I need to do now is, I pulled all the rubber off, but as you might be able to see on these tires, or these wheels, they've got a little bit of brake dust on them. The only other casualty from that tire was up here on the fender, and it wasn't that tire that was on this wheel, at least not when this happened. What happened was, in the last session that I ran on Sunday, so the last session of the whole weekend, my wheel ran up into my fender. So it's not easy to see on camera, but there's a little bit of rubber there, so it ate away at that. Little bit, didn't damage the tire. I think it was just once, but still enough to be an issue. So I'm going to have to raise this side a little bit so that I don't have it colliding anymore with the fender, because that's not ideal, but that might mess with my corner balancing, so I'm going to look into that one a little bit. At the end of the day, everything went fine. I loved the car. I mean, there's a lot I still need to do to it and a lot that I need to fix on it. I will say though, I mean, let me know what you think. I don't love the seat. Not necessarily the seat itself. I mean, the seat's fine, but it's not great for a track. So I need to go with something a little bit more bolstering, holds you in a little bit better, as well as a harness. So I was thinking half cage in the back, a new seat and a harness, and then alternatively what I'll probably do first, and this is just, I mean, I gotta do them both in the end anyway. I've done everything to the suspension. I've done rear lower control arms, new coilovers, but I still have stock on the front and rear sway bars. So I think I'm going to either do new sway bars, or I'm going to go ahead and put in the cage, the half cage, not a full cage, not yet, and then the seat. I'm going to do them both either way. I just don't know which one to go with first. It's cheaper to go with the suspension. And then the last thing I still need to do, and this is just something about racing that you just have to get used to. It's not the best angle right there, but as you can see, those are my brake pads. They're in about need of changing. So I've got new ones on order. They're probably going to run me one more event in their current condition. So I'll be fine there. Then I'll have to throw on some new ones. So anyway, everything's going good with the car. Like I said, got to consider what I'm going to do next to it. Change out the brakes. Ongoing thing. I wish I had gotten more footage at the track for you guys. I did want to kind of show off what the track looked like and the facilities and all the other cars. But it was just really bad footage. So hopefully next time I get out there, I'll be able to get a lot better footage. I do, however, have some laps that I'm just going to throw up right now. There's still tons of room to improve, but that's what this is all about. Anyway, in the meantime, I'm just going to go ahead and get these wheels washed off, get them ready to get the new tires on for my next event, and I'll see you guys in the next video.